Run, keep running. I raised you for 8 months just for the New Year feast. You're trying to escape on me, huh? What the heck, an earthquake? Oh my, I scraped my knee. Banged up my hip too. That fall nearly killed me. Where on earth is this place? Why are these trees so freakishly huge? A hairless ape. No fur, no beast markings. Not any known beast folk, ouch, mama. What are you doing? These tiger head costumes of yours are really top quality. Where did you buy them? Take her back to the high priest for examination. If she's an intruder, execute her on the spot. Hey, stop pulling at my stuff. Roast my pig along with me. That's the meat for the New Year feast. Outsider. Place your hand on the Shoha detection orb. It will reveal your race, bloodline rank, and power attributes. If you pose a threat to the Tiger clan, it will glow as a warning. What is this thing, some kind of thermometer? Hold your tongue. This is a sacred relic. Place your hand on it. Fine, I'll do it. After the test, give me back my book. Wait. Looking at this thing, I bet you got scammed with a fake. Let me tell you. At our village market, we have glass balls just like this. 3 for 10 yuan. Shatters at the slightest touch. You folks definitely got conned. This is impossible. This is a Beast King tier sacred relic. Even Lord Fijian couldn't shatter it. Then it must have expired. Everything has a shelf life. How many years has this ball been sitting here? A golden tabby. Whose cat is this? How did it get hurt so badly? I am no cat. I am the supreme pureblood tiger king, Fijian. Fijian? Looks pretty beat up to me. Hey, he says he's your tiger king. Lord Fijian, you. How did you end up like this? The contract is sealed. From this moment on, you are my exclusive servant. If I die, you die too. So protect me with your life, my servant. You, a creature smaller than my palm. Sure talk a big game. He's actually still alive. And he's bound a soul too. Acting Tiger King. This hairless female shattered the detection orb and bound a contract with Lord Fijian. How shall we handle it? Since she's bound a contract with the former Tiger King, she's now one of the Tiger clan. By tradition, she must take the survival trial in Death Canyon. Survive and she's one of us. Die, and it's the will of heaven. Send her to the canyon in 3 days. Also, no one is to give that human or beast any aid. Yes, sir. Can't even find a pot in this godforsaken hole. Lucky I had instant noodles in my pocket, or I'd be going hungry. Pig's gone, I'm stuck here. And now I've got you, Mr. Moneybags, to boot. What is that? Braised beef noodles. You folks don't have these. Super tasty. Back when I was feeding the pigs, I used to sneak a pack for myself. How dare you insult me with food meant for swine? I would rather starve than eat human garbage. You sure about that? Sure. How is it? Pretty tasty, right? I just didn't want to waste food. Resources are scarce in this world. Waste is unforgivable. Not because it tastes good. Sure, whatever you say. So, eating again tomorrow? Yes. The rules are simple. The rules are simple. Survive 3 days and you pass. Bring your own weapons. Life or death, no questions asked. Step aside, make way. Ha ha ha, a hoe? He's carrying a hoe into Death Canyon. Is she planning to farm? Of course I am. It's not easy, finding such a huge canyon with no one using it. What else would I do besides farm? Death Canyon is full of beasts and swamps. Not an inch of flat land. What could you possibly grow there? Even better. Plenty of beasts means rich soil. And the swamps make watering easy. Let me tell you, back where I'm from, a place like this would be prime real estate. Ordinary folks wouldn't stand a chance at it. Finally, somewhere to farm. Tier 2 black boar, hold still. Oh my goodness. Look at that fat, those legs, that pork belly. Braised pork is going to be heavenly. Don't run, sister wants to admire you a little. With all that meat, we'll eat for a month. Hey Goldie, tonight we're doing iron pot stewed boar. You're in charge of the fire. Humph, I'm injured. Lighting a fire is menial work. At least let me eat first. Stop. Something's following us. I noticed. It's been at it for a while. Pretty big, heavy footsteps, breathing like a busted bellows. Definitely a bear. You knew and didn't say? Tier 3 iron-plated leopard bear. Thick hide, tough meat. A standing adult rivals a quasi-beast king. In my current state, I couldn't survive a single swipe. This bear is awfully skinny though. You can see his ribs. Probably just woke up from hibernation. Can't you show even a hint of normal female fear? What's there to be scared of? He doesn't even taste good. Bear meat is dry and gamey. Even the soup is too greasy. I'm picky about my food. I was saving this for farming. Guess you get to benefit from it. See? Chili powder works on everything. Back home, a bear once broke into our pig pen to steal pigs. I used the same trick on him. He won't come back, right? No way. Bears have great memories. Once burned. He'll go out of his way to avoid me from now on. What's your name? Lin Suehua. I know it's not pretty. But the village elders say plain names help kids grow up healthy. Lin Suehua. And you? Fijian, right? Calling yourself the Tiger King and all. Who beat you up so bad? That you can't even hold human form? So your kingship is fake then, huh? My cousin, Feilua. 100 years ago. His parents were executed by my father for breaking clan law. On the surface, he didn't hold a grudge, but secretly he plotted for 3 generations. 3 days ago, he struck during the sacred ceremony. His 12 elite subordinates attacked at once. I killed 8. Gravely wounded 3. But at the end, I got careless and was hit by his curse magic. He thought I was finished. He didn't know I used my last drop of royal bloodline power to teleport to the altar. That's where the detection orb was. It could catch me. Except I smashed the orb to bits. Pretty thoroughly too. I was hoping to borrow the orb's power to heal. Looks like fate had other plans. Or maybe not. Eat first. We'll talk on a full stomach. A cousin who can scheme for 3 generations is no pushover. But no matter how tough he is, he's got something he fears. What does he fear? The unknown. He doesn't understand how the soul contract really works. He can't read my limits. And he has no idea how well you're healing with me. So he only dares toss me into Death Canyon to test the waters, doesn't dare strike directly. People with twisted minds love their schemes. The best way to deal with him is to keep him in the dark. You're right. You really don't act like a servant. What are you on about? I'm not anyone's underling. Your contract binds souls, not status. You and me, we're on the same side now. Teammates, simple as that. We talk things over. Stop with the king nonsense. It sounds weird. Eat up, then rest. Tomorrow we need to find land to cultivate. The mother of harvest. It really is her. The Fox Clan seer's prophecy was true. Then I must tell her Feilua's secret. What Feilua fears isn't the contract. It's the White Hunter camp. Playing crazy for over 100 days, and you finally show your tail. That ancient scroll in your robes. This generation's Tiger King is very interested in it too. Hold still. I'll control her remotely. White Hunter, I killed all 37 of your clansmen. Only you escaped by feigning madness. Even I almost fell for it. Pity you ran into the canyon tonight. This is my hunting ground. Hand over that prophecy scroll, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, you'll die worse than your kin. You'll never see the prophecy inside. On the eve of our clan's extermination, the seer sealed the scroll. Only the blood of the Fox Clan High Priest can unseal it. Kill me, and this scroll will be lost forever. Who's making all this racket at my door in the middle of the night? Can't a person get any sleep around here? You're the hairless female who shattered the detection orb. Did you do this to her? None of your business. Hand her over. And I can make your survival trial a bit easier. I can even let you walk out of the canyon alive. You're trying to bargain with me? Take a message to your master. First, this girl collapsed at my door. So she's my business. Outsiders don't get a say. Second, Death Canyon isn't your property to claim. I happen to love the sun and soil here. Why should I leave? Do you realize I could kill you right here, right now? Of course I know. But you don't dare to. If you could kill me, you'd have done it already. Sending people to watch me, testing me, sending blackbirds in the dead of night to scare folks. It's all because you can't figure out what the soul contract actually does. You're afraid Fijian left a trap. If you kill me, the contract might backfire on you, so you can only probe in the shadows, never strike directly. I really hate this little game of yours. If you so much as touch this girl tonight, tomorrow, I'll drag out every spy you've got in this canyon, and deal with them one by one. Believe me? Interesting, Lin Suihua. 3 days from now, when the trial ends, I'll be waiting for you at the exit. We'll have a proper chat. Sir, look at this picture. The person looks just like me. But these 4 words, Mother of Harvest, what does that mean? Sounds like the Bodhisattva names the old village chief used to chant. Or something like that. It's not a Bodhisattva. It's a prophecy of the beast folk. The seer drew this prophecy 300 years ago. The woman in the painting is the mother of harvest. She'll bring a new way of growing food, ending 10,000 years of hunting famine. All beast folk will willingly kneel before her. A prophecy from 300 years ago. The Fox Clan seer could see events 300 years into the future. After completing this painting, the Fox Clan seer aged and died on the spot. The clan has guarded this ancient scroll for 300 years, all in wait for the mother of harvest to arrive. Listen, I'm just a pig farmer. Do you believe me? Fine, whatever. But I have one condition. Mother of harvest or whatever, nobody kneels to me. Want to help? Then work. Want to eat? Then farm. Speak your mind plainly. None of this superstitious nonsense. My lady, you really are just like the prophecy painting. Nothing like a god at all. Back to business. What Feilua really fears isn't the contract. Then what is it? Feilua's father is from a tiger clan branch family. His mother is a beast folk of the Curse clan. That's why he can't awaken his pure bloodline. The power of the royal blood clan. That's the root reason he hates Fijian. The purer Fijian's blood is, the more it exposes him as a half-breed. But that's not his biggest secret. Go on. Feilua's dark magic was stolen from the Curse clan's Deathclaw temple. Dark magic has a fatal flaw. The practitioner's soul slowly merges with the shadows. The reason Feilua can still hold his physical form is because the half within him, that's Tiger clan blood, is holding it together. Once that half of Tiger bloodline is fully eroded by his own dark magic, he'll turn entirely into a shadow creature. No form. No reason. Only hunger for flesh and blood. What he fears isn't the contract. What he fears is time. He's racing against his own bloodline. Then what's he actually scheming? Grabbing the throne. To get hold of something that can stop the erosion, right? Exactly. The Tiger clan's sacred relic, the source of pure blood. It's hidden in the deepest part of the Tiger clan's forbidden grounds. Only a pure-blooded royal can open the seal. Feilua wants to force the seal open and seize the source of pure blood. As long as Fijian lives, he can't break it. So he has to kill me. But the soul contract is holding him back. Which means we can use this time. He's using Death Canyon to test me. I'll farm this land into something worth seeing. He wants to wear me down. I'll make sure he can't afford it. Tomorrow, we break ground. 3 days from now, I'll have him standing at the canyon mouth, staring dumbstruck at our vegetable patch. Mother of harvest. Looks like the Fox clan seer didn't tell me that beneath the soil of that canyon lie forbidden plants from ancient times. What grows out of that farming will make you regret ever coming to this world. Pure black loam. The humus is at least a foot thick. Back in our village, 1 mu of land like this yields 1,500 caddies of corn. Bai Ling, take notes. First, clear 5 mu for chili peppers and sugar beets. Set aside a full 3 mu over there to plant the wild beans I found in the woods. Leave 2 mu beside the swamp for paddy fields. My lady, what's a paddy field? A plot that can hold water. The swamp water is too acidic. We need to dig a channel to divert it. Then treat the soil with plant ash. That's enough, you'll learn the rest in time. For now, just turn the soil. I, the king, owe her more and more. Captain, that hairless female didn't run. Her scent leads straight toward the swamp. And there's the raw smell of freshly turned soil. Turning soil? She's actually farming? The swamp area is all wasteland. What can she possibly plant? Captain, the master came to the canyon last night. Lord Felua seems to care a lot about this female. Should we strike first? Fool. Lord Felua said surveillance is the priority. Probing comes second. If she wants to farm, let her farm. Once the swamp gas rises, we won't have to lift a finger. She'll crawl out begging for help on her own. Wise, Captain. Ah. Ah. This pace isn't bad at all. Get the water ditches dug this afternoon, and tomorrow we sow. I've saved up plenty of wild chili seeds. Got enough wild garlic for a whole row too. Hey, what are you all standing around for? Lin Suehua, the Death Canyon survival. Trial tests combat ability. Not farming. What you're doing counts as passive avoidance. I have the authority to revoke your qualification. You're calling me a slacker? Do you even have eyes in your head? Do you even have eyes in your head? I've been up since dawn working 2 whole mu. While you were snoring away under your covers. Who exactly is slacking off here? You, what you? Let me ask, what's this beast folk trial really about? Isn't it just surviving in Death Valley? So how is my farming against the rules? Farming fills the belly. And only with a full belly, can you live long? Does that not make sense? What that? Besides, don't you beast folk live off hunting? Hunting's all down to luck. Farming's different. Sow in spring, reap in autumn. Steady as it gets. Arguing with me over this, isn't that just plain dumb? Captain. She kind of has a point. You, shut up. Taste this. This is wild onion. Spicy raw. But stir-fried with meat? Absolutely fragrant. If you bring your men over tonight and help me turn 2 more mu, I'll feed all 5 of you. Iron pot wild boar stew. Plus yesterday's leftover braised pork, all you can eat. You're bribing the captain. How is this buying anyone off? It's called lending each other a hand. You've got to watch me anyway, right? Squatting by the field watching me. Beats hiding in the bushes getting eaten by mosquitoes, doesn't it? You in or not? You in or not? All you can eat? All you can eat. Using food to flip the Wolf Clan captain, she has some skill. Looks like the mother of harvest prophecy holds some truth. She can't be allowed to live. Move up plan number 2. Tonight, send every tier 2 demon beast in the canyon into a frenzy. Drive them toward the swamp. I want to see whether this mother of harvest can still smile in the face of a beast tide. Lin Suehua, farming is a fine thing. Pity that the land under your feet isn't the black soil you think it is. It's an ancient sealing ground. The deeper you dig, the closer to the truth. By then, I won't even need to act. You'll regret it all on your own. Ha ha ha. A beast tide. At least 100 head closing in from 3 directions. Impossible. Death Canyon has never seen a beast tide. This isn't natural. Felua can use dark magic to control demon beasts. You, hurry and rest. With that scrawny little frame, what are you trying to prove? I, the king, can release royal pressure. And after you release it? Last time you were out cold for 3 days. If you collapse again, I don't have time to spoon feed you. Sit down, now. Where's the defense line? What defense line? I'm asking about the canyon terrain. You've been guard captain here, so you must know the narrowest stretch, where the demon beasts can't charge through. There's a natural rock crevice to the southwest, only 2 arms wide, but it's 300 paces from here, with open ground the whole way. We don't have time to move. No need to move. Lead the beasts there instead. Didn't you say the wolf clan are the fastest runners, the best trackers? Take a few men and run southwest. Spread blood sent along the way to lure them. Bring as many as you can, and after we lure them over, that crevice can hold them at most half a quarter hour. Half a quarter hour is enough for me to take out the leader. The leader? Every beast tied has a leader. Kill him, and the rest scatter on the spot. I've run into this kind of thing before. You go draw off the small fry. I'll deal with the head. Move, now. Go. You dare cross this lady? You're asking to die. Who told you to use your royal pressure? We agreed, no showing off. Why won't you listen? I, the king's servant, can only be bullied by me, the king. Who does he think he is? Stubborn Sundara. Captain, from today on you're our captain. Don't call me captain. Fancy titles don't fill a belly. Just call me sis. No, captain, you saved our lives. You filled our bellies too. If you won't be our captain, we'll follow you around every single day. Fine, fine. Captain it is. But first, the team rules. Rule 1. Rule 1, no biting people for no reason. Rule 2, Tumu turned before breakfast. Ha ha ha. He saw the scene in a prophecy fragment. Not a wheat field of harvest, but outside a mountain cave before dawn. A group of beast folk circling a blood-soaked woman, willingly bowing their heads. Different from the painting. Not worship. It's submission, my lord. The prophecy is starting to come true. Which prophecy? The mother of harvest prophecy. But the details have changed. The Fox Clan seer painted everyone kneeling in a wheat field. But they didn't kneel to you. They call you captain. The Shadow Scout is dead. The beast tide scattered. The Wolf Clan guard captain has defected. 3 pieces of bad news, each worse than the last. No more probing. Go straight to plan 3. Head to the forbidden ground. Activate the thing beneath her land ahead of schedule. How is she not dead? Those behind her are the Wolf Clan guards. What kind of wild vegetables are they hauling on their shoulders? Step right up, don't miss out. Death Canyon specialty, wild sweet potatoes. Crisp and sweet raw, oozing honey when roasted. Who here knows the one in charge? I want to apply to turn the canyon into a farm. The soil over there is all swampy black mud. Too acidic. Anything planted dies. For 300 years, not a single beast folk has grown a crop there. See for yourselves. This grew right in that canyon. No one grows anything because you don't know how. You beast folk only know how to hunt, not tend the land. Land isn't a slab of iron. Treat it well and it gives back. Have a bite. Sweet. Little one. Do you know why no one can grow anything on that land? There's another reason. What is it? Buried deep in the canyon is the seal of an ancient shadow source. That thing affects all life that draws near it. Anyone who can grow crops on that land is either a vessel it has chosen, or an anomaly that can stand against it. Which one are you? Feilua doesn't fear the contract. He fears time. He's racing against his own bloodline. Neither one. I'm just a farmer. Neither one. I'm just a farmer. Anything that dares crash into my field, I'll dig up along with it. Congratulations, you are the first in 300 years, the first hairless female, to walk out of Death Canyon alive. By the rules, you are now part of the Tiger Clan. As acting Tiger King, I have the authority to decide where you go. You may stay in the tribe as a kitchen hand, or marry one of the beast folk as a mate. I'll take option 4. There is no fourth option. Then I'll set the rules right now. This canyon is mine, for the long term. 30% of the grain goes to the Tiger Clan tribe. The other 70%, I decide. I'll bring people in to farm it. Wages will be paid in grain. Those of you who love to hunt, keep hunting. From now on, whoever's short on grain can trade for it with pelts, or labor. No side takes advantage of the other. These terms work? Acceptable. The swamp area of the canyon is yours, but one condition. You cannot grow crops harmful to the Tiger Clan. You cannot dig ore from the depths of the canyon on your own. Deal. And you cannot cross the red line of the forbidden ground north of the swamp. Break any of these and the territory is taken back. You took too big a risk today. Haggling terms with Feilua in public. He has 100 ways to make you disappear. He wouldn't dare. Bear Third was right there. That Bear Clan elder clearly isn't on Feilua's side. Moving against me in front of all those people would just hand Bear Third a free piece of leverage. Feilua's always been able to bide his time. He'd never make a stupid move like that. Who are you, really? An ordinary pig farmer. Couldn't possibly have that kind of eye. My dad was village chief for 30 years. Growing up, our house was always the hub for every matter, big or small, in the village, every favor and angle. My knack for reading people isn't something I was born with. It's all from my dad's lifetime of experience, passed down to me, hand to hand. Once this king recovers human form, the first thing I'll do is beat Feilua to a pulp. Second thing, and what's the second thing? Farming. This king will help you farm. Ha 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 ha. It's nothing, your Tiger King says he wants to learn how to farm. Ha 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 ha. Something stirring, even creepier than that leopard last time. Bai Ling, get to the back of the shed, fast. Hey ya, take the men and hold the doorway, all torches up. Every beast fears fire. Feigen, come outside with me. This thing is drilling into the ground, it's not leaving, it's burrowing into the soil, it's not digging. It's spreading. It's contaminating the soil. It fears irritants. Capsaicin and the alkalinity of wood ash. Together they corrode it. But that's no long-term solution. It could split into more fragments at any moment. It could split into more fragments at any moment. My lord, it came from the forbidden ground. The 5 clans' ancient scrolls have a passage. 300 years ago there was a shadow calamity. The ancient shadow itself tried to devour all life. It took the 5 beast folk clans together to seal it. And the seal lies in Death Canyon. Right? The seal needs a constant flow of life force to stay stable. So the soil above the seal should be utterly barren. But you grew crops here. The life force of the plants seeped into the soil and disturbed the seal's balance. It's waking up. Then I'll keep planting. Doesn't it fear earth energy and the vitality of plants? That means crops can hold it down. It spits black, I'll tear out a patch. I'll plant 10 seeds to push it right back. If I can't beat it, I'll outlast it. We'll see who breaks first. My fields have had locusts, ground rats, even swine fever. When haven't I powered through? You think this little thing's gonna turn the sky over? Captain, this isn't locusts. This is the ancient shadow source. It took all 5 clans to seal it back then. Then we'll join forces and take it down. No rush, a day or 2. First, we pin this thing down. Don't let it spread out. Hey yeah, take the men and dig a containment trench around the swamp. Fill it with wood ash and limestone. Bai Ling, go. And find every warding herb in this canyon. And plant them along the trench. Feigen, watch the edge of the forbidden ground. If black mud surfaces again, call me right away. Lin Suihua, this king has something to say to you. When this king regains human form, the first thing won't be beating Feilua to a pulp. The first thing is what you said. Turning this rotten swamp into fertile land. This king's land. No one is allowed to soil it. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. That crazy woman. She's actually trying to wrest land from the shadow source itself. Does she know what that thing is? She can't beat it. No one can beat it. It's only a matter of time. Great source. Your servant kneels here begging you to hasten the corrosion of the seal. That woman has grown life on the soil of your seal. Take of my power and kill her before she destroys the seal entirely. Within 3 days, the seal will be forced open. Lin Suihua, since you love farming so much, let the crops you grew with your own hands become the weapon that kills you. My lord, don't touch that. I already did. It's fine. I've got tiger stripes to protect me. Feilua has stirred the seal. This is not his power alone. He is drawing directly on the strength of the shadow source itself. To pull that off, he must have burned at least half of his ancestral pressure. Bloodline scorching. What's that gonna do to him? Irreversible. The bloodline power he burns away is gone forever. He's risking everything. Good. Let him risk it. That means he's stretched to his limit too. Bai Ling, head to the Bear Clan's stronghold and find Bear Third. Tell him strange things have surfaced in the field. He needs to come see for himself. Hey yeah, pull every black sprout that's pushed through. Burn them all together. Bury the ashes at the bottom of the containment trench, and lay 3 feet of corpse ash over the top. Feigen, answer me. If the thing under there really shatters the seal, what land falls apart first? Every patch of land within 100 li will be corroded by the shadow. Not just your land. The Tiger Clan's hunting grounds. The Bear Clan's forests, the Fox Clan's old soil, all of it, at that point, won't grow grain. It won't just be you. Everyone will starve. Then it's simple. Just don't let it break the seal. They said you grew black sprouts. Take a look. Ordinary black sprouts. Go black from thirst or lack of fertilizer. This is different. The roots even move, driving down into the soil non-stop. This isn't a real plant at all. It's a parasite. The shadow source isn't just waking, part of it has long since woken, and it's using my field to take root. When the shadow source was sealed 300 years ago, the Bear clan ancestors left one warning. The seal will not be broken from the outside. It can only be corroded from within. And only one thing can corrode it. Bloodline power of the same origin. So the seal loosening wasn't really the vitality my farming brought. Stirring things up, someone is using a tiger clan bloodline from outside to break the seal. My bit of vitality is at most a trigger, not the root cause. You know who? Felua. He carries half-blood ancestral pressure. Ancestral pressure. 300 years ago, he was already a servant of the shadow source. All along, under the cover of acting Tiger King, he's wanted to mobilize the whole clan's strength to force the seal and seize the pure blood source. It was never about handling the bloodline crisis. He's trying to merge the ancestral pressure inside him with the shadow source underground. He's offering himself as a vessel, waiting for the shadow source to possess him, so he can wear a stronger power. This news cannot be made public without proof. Felua is still acting Tiger King. Most of the Tiger clan elders are his. You, a hairless female, accusing the acting Tiger King of colluding with the shadow source on bare words. That's suicide. I know my limits. I didn't call you here to expose him. I just wanted to ask you something. The Bear clan sealing method. Can it reinforce the seal further? As long as you help me hold down the thing underground. The rest I'll deal with myself. The Bear clan sealing rite takes 3 days to prepare. In those 3 days, within the casting range of the rite, there cannot be any large-scale shadow corruption. In other words, you cannot let the black sprouts spread. Otherwise, when the sealing rite activates, it will rebound straight at the caster. I cannot gamble with my kinsmen's lives. 3 days is enough. Every inch the black sprouts push out, I clear 3. Ruin 1 mu of mine, I turn over 3. In those 3 days, there will not be a single black sprout left above ground. In Felua's secret chamber there is a black crystal. It is a shard of the shadow source. The reason he can call on the shadow power within the seal is because that crystal serves as a medium. Shatter that crystal, and his link to the seal is severed. But the chamber's entrance can only be opened by a pure blood royal. Felua, with his acting Tiger King status, forced it open once. The cost was burning 30% of his ancestral pressure. If a pure blood royal were present, opening it would be effortless. This king can open it. You can't even hold human form right now. Human form isn't needed. The chamber seal recognizes bloodline, not flesh. This king needs only a single drop of blood. Last time you released your pressure you were out cold for 3 days. If you spill another drop of pure blood, will you still be able to hold this little form? Will you still be able to hold this little form? No. But this king has said, no one is allowed to soil this king's land. You turned the soil for me for 3 days. This king will repay you with 1 secret chamber. This king owes you no favor. How is this even a favor? Truth is, you just want to settle the score with him. None of your business. My lord, get some rest. Can't rest. This thing puts out 3 crops in a single night. Rest a moment now. And tomorrow I'll have to clear an extra moo. Just like mucking out a pig pen. Slack off today. Double the work tomorrow. Don't wait for the pods to burst. Anything that's set seed, yank it out by the roots and pile it in the containment trench. Burn it all. By Ling, smash the stored lime and line the bottom of the trench. Hey yeah, get people feeding the trench with firewood. The flame can't go out. A wave of black sprouts is sure to push up through the ash again. Lin Suihua, there's still an hour until daybreak. Coming from Feilua's place through the canyon, round trip is at least 2 hours. If we don't go now, it'll be too late before tonight. In your current state, how can you even go? One more drop and you couldn't even fit in a palm. This king doesn't need to go. Taking this will do. Bring this to the secret chamber. Feilua cannot stop you. You have your hoe, the tiger stripe mark, and the wolf clan guards. This king will stay here. With the last of my royal pressure, I'll hold the containment trench. Hold out until the sealing rite begins. You stay here. How long can that pressure hold? 1 hour. And after that hour? When the two of us made the soul contract. You said it yourself, without me you can't live either. Today I throw those words right back at you. I'll be out for 1 hour. You'd better hold on tight. When I get back, if anything's happened to you, I'll tear my soul loose and chase you into the underworld to kick your backside. How vulgar. This king is the supreme pure-blood tiger king, not your pig. You're both four-legged anyway, not much difference. I'm heading to the tiger clan's hall of righteousness. Feigen stays here. Watch the containment trench. If the black sprouts break the line before sunrise, Bai Ling, take all the herbs and pull back south. Hey yeah, you stick to Feigen. You're not protecting him. You're stopping him from using his pressure again. One more release and he's truly gone. My lord, come back safe. Wrap him up for me. This one talks tough. But he's terrified of the cold. Don't let the bonfire go out. Only Tiger Clan royal blood can open it. Feilua forced the door last time. The cost was burning 30% of his bloodline. Captain, your tiger stripe mark carries Lord Feigen's blood. So you came after all. Bear Third told you, didn't he? I was planning to take care of that old fool first, then deal with you. But who would have guessed, the two of you would join hands this quickly? It doesn't matter though. The crystal in the chamber is only bait. My real goal was to draw you out of the canyon. What did you say? The moment you left, the seal lost the counterweight of your life force. The shadow power I left in the forbidden ground will tear into the seal with everything it has. Right now, the first crack should have already split open. You're an opponent who has truly surprised me, but no matter how fast you are, you can't outrun the shadow that has already seeped underground. Once the seal completely shatters, you'll regret not having fled on day one. The secret chamber didn't work out. The secret chamber didn't work out. Feilua used the goldstone as bait. The moment I left, he led a full assault on the seal. Then it's not your fault. He schemed first. You couldn't guard both sides at once. My lord, Bear Third sealing rite still needs 2 days. We can't wait 2 days. The seal has already split. No waiting for Bear Third. I'll plug it first. My lord, what are you doing? Farming. Plants can absorb shadow power. By all logic it shouldn't work. But yesterday while yanking out the black sprouts, I figured it out. Their roots work the same way as ordinary roots. They all suck nutrients from the soil. The shadow source treats them as its host. So I'll flip it around. Swap out the ritual soil for our own crops. Let the crops drink up the shadow's power. And turn it into growing energy. That's the same as it helping us farm, isn't it? No more does it ruin our land. Instead it becomes ready-made fertilizer for us. Impossible. This is impossible. She isn't fighting the shadow. She's taming it. What on earth is this woman? My lord, this is good stuff. Truly good stuff. A small chunk buried in 1 mu of land. Lasts in the soil for 3 years, 100 times better than chemical fertilizer. Hey yeah, take some man hunting. We'll stew meat tonight. Bai Ling, go fetch bear third. Tell him the crack is plugged for now. Have him continue with the original plan. And prepare the ceiling right. Wait, Bai Ling. That green potion you used last night. What did you mix it with? With my own blood. A Fox clan priestess's blood carries purifying power. Before our clan was wiped out, we were charged with guarding the maple leaves. From now on, no more using blood to mix medicine. If we run short, we'll grow herbs. The garden has plenty of room. Short-handed? We'll recruit. The wolf clan has idle hands by the cartload. You've got only one life. Don't gamble it with your own body. You hear me? Ha ha ha. I've lived nearly 200 years and never seen anything like this. Wagering a seal crack on sweet potatoes. Even in the Bear Clan ancestors' tomes, there's no such record. Who exactly is Lin Suihua? I'm just a pig farmer. Pigpen work isn't all that different from dealing with a seal. When an old sow farrows too many piglets, her milk runs short, so you've got to find a way to use the dry feed. This shadow source is just like that dry feed. A nuisance at first, but once it ferments, it's prime fertilizer. The key is patience. Slow and steady. The sealing rite needs 3 days to prepare. In those 3 days, the seal crack must remain exactly as it is now, neither widening nor fully closing. If it closes completely, the sealing rite can't lock down the crack's position, and it'll split again later. Hold the status quo for 3 days, then seal it in one stroke. But Feilua won't give us 3 days. He knows that once the sealing rite is complete, his connection to the shadow source will be utterly severed. In these 3 days he'll counterattack at any cost. That's exactly what I've been waiting for. He wants to counterattack? Then bring it on. No more sneaking tricks in the shadows. A clean, open fight. Settle it and be done. Farm when it's time to farm, eat when it's time to eat. Eat when it's time to eat. Ha ha ha. Good. Then we fight. The sealing rite begins in 3 days. During these 3 days, the 3 of them remain in the canyon to set the seal. I'll keep Feilua outside the seal barrier. Feilua himself I can hold off. But his shadow guards and the Crow clan reinforcements I cannot. How many men do you have? Not many, but enough. And this king's pure blood may be low, but the brains are still here. Feilua's shadow drain spell has a pattern. After every cast, he needs 3 breaths to recover. That gap is his weakness. This king can help you find that gap. Done. Then you're our strategist. But a strategist still has to eat. I saved meat for you in the pot. Hurry while it's warm. Humph. This king is merely recuperating. Not hungry. Lin Suihua is letting her guard down. Tonight we split into 3 groups. First group, shadow guards infiltrate the canyon and burn down her herb garden. Second group, I'll lead personally, breaking in from the north of the seal line and striking the seal crack directly. Third group, Crow clan blockades the sky to prevent Bear clan reinforcements from aerial support. Acting Tiger King. Acting Tiger King. Isn't the second group too risky? Beside the crack there's the Bear clan priest. And that hairless female. That hoe in her hands can kill even a 4th-tier shadow leopard. If you go yourself, what if? There's no what if. He no longer has any of Feigen's pure blood. Feigen used it all to open the secret chamber. He's now just an ordinary cub. Weaker than a 2nd-tier beast. And no matter how well Lin Suihua fights, she's still only one person. Second group gathers all the Crow clan elite. Frontal assault on the crack. She can't hold us back. Lin Suihua, you tame the shadow. I'll use the shadow to devour you. Let's see who breaks first. The Crow clan is coming. The sky is full of them. By Ling, the herb garden. Last of the Fox clan, by Ling, stands here. This is my herb garden. No one touches it. What are you standing there in a daze for? Douse the meds with chilly water. Captain, our ash reserves only last another half hour. Lin Zuihua. You're the first opponent who has ever truly threatened me. But tonight, the threat ends. Your herb garden's containment trench won't last half an hour. Your bear clan reinforcements are still outside the canyon, blockaded by the crows. Humph. Then why are you yapping over there? Just get on with it already. My pigs don't squeal half as long as you before slaughter, and you stand there droning on. Feilua, your opponent is this king. Cousin, you can't even hold human form. What right do you have to fight me? That drop of pure blood you've already spent? Or that farming hoe? Feigen, you said no more using pure blood. Lin Suihua, you once said something. An enemy who can bide his time across 3 generations is hard to deal with. This king endured him for 100 years, from the day his parents were executed. This king knew he would one day turn. This king waited 100 years for a single chance. Waited for him to stand before me of his own will. Now he's here. This king will not let him leave. Wolf Clan Guard Captain Heya. Sworn to pure-blood Tiger King Lord Feigen. You think a handful of Wolf Clan remnants can turn the tide? Kill them. Enough. Leave the rest to me. But this king has to hold on a while longer. Bear Third's reinforcements haven't arrived. They have. I said the sealing rite needs 3 days, but now, the seal crack is pinned down by your sweet potato vines. Which means it can start right now. 2 days early. The price is that the Bear Clan priest's power will be locked away by the sealing rite for 1 month. And Feilua? He's not getting away. Within 10 li of the sealing rite, all shadow element spells are suppressed. Feilua, for usurping the acting Tiger King's seat. Colluding with the Crow clan to attack the seal. And attempting to release the ancient shadow source. 3 crimes combined. By Tiger Clan law and the 5 Clan Covenant. Your life no longer belongs to you. 3 crimes? Ha ha ha. Bear Third, you think you've won? You think with the sealing rite holding down the shadow source, and holding down my Crow clan bloodline, all is well? You've forgotten one thing. That sweet potato was raised with shadow power as fertilizer. Its roots are sunk deep into the shadow source. The shadow power it has drunk down. is more than it can contain. It will burst. Not a shadow burst. A life force backlash. Too much. Life force crammed in tight ends in an explosion. And the blast radius overlaps perfectly with the ceiling right's range. When it goes off, the right won't be pinning down the shadow, but the sweet potato Lin Suihua planted with her own hands. Bear third, you've lived nearly 200 years. You should know what an explosion of densely concentrated life force means. The total shadow source absorbed by that tuber already exceeds its own limit by threefold. It is now a living bomb. At this rate of swelling, it can hold on a day at most. After one day, it will blow. Blast radius of 5 li. Covering all of Death Canyon. Every one of you, including your Bear Clan priest, including his Wolf Clan men, will all die. Bear third, how much truth is in what he says? A high concentration of pure life force is indeed explosive. The ancestral records mention that 300 years ago, at the end of the Shadow Calamity, a certain priest tried to strike the shadow source with raw life force. It triggered an explosion that swept across the entire canyon. The seal was set up only after that explosion. The current situation is very much like that one, but this time, the source of life force isn't a priest's sacrifice. It's the shadow source soaked up by that tuber. Greater in total volume, and far less controllable. Then dig the tuber up right now and chuck it far away. Too late. Too late. That thing's roots have bored deep into the stone cracks, tangled clean into the shadow source. Can't be pulled apart. You so much as wiggle it. The roots tear the shadow source open. Shadow and life force blow at both ends together, releasing at once, blowing up fast as lightning. Then what do we do? Just one day. What can you do in one day? Can't even grow a batch of radishes. Cabbage might just barely manage. Sweet potato? No chance, no time. But if instead of pulling out, we plant inward. My lord, what do you mean, plant inward? Aren't its roots already tangled with the shadow source? Then we don't touch it. Just plant something else right beside its roots. Rely on the newly grown roots to form a layered net, wrapping the tuber's roots tight. When the life force surges outward, this new crop will catch it. Shift the energy once more, dilute it down to no threat at all, and channel it up to the ground. Plain and simple, we're rigging it a pressure release valve. What's a pressure release valve? In plain words, it's giving the force an outlet to vent. The tuber blows up, because life force is bottled up in the roots with nowhere to go. I'll hook up a pipe for it, let that force seep out slow. The leaking life force soaks into the soil, and it'll even enrich this patch of land. But we're missing one thing. We need a crop that grows even faster than sweet potatoes, with roots that go even deeper. Wild beans. That's it, those wild beans on the canyon's western slope. I had Heye gather a sack of them earlier. Haven't gotten around to planting them. Wild beans root 3 times deeper than sweet potatoes, and grow twice as fast. Beans, their roots fix the soil. In plain words, they nourish the land. Plant the wild beans right next to the tuber. Use the tiger stripe mark to force them to sprout. Let the bean roots tangle up with the tuber's roots. The web of bean roots wraps around the tubers, pulls the excess life force away, channels it up through the bean vines to the ground. I used the same trick before to treat bloating in pigs. Same as sticking a tube into a pig's belly to let out the gas. Hey ya, take your men. Dig 6 to 8 planting holes in a ring along the crack. Each hole 1 chi deep, 3 chi apart. Don't dig too many. Too close together and they won't weave a tight net. Bai Ling, lay an inch of your mixed soil at the bottom of each hole. Whatever you do, don't pack it down. Keep it loose so the bean roots drive straight down. They hit loose soil, they branch. The more branches, the tighter the net we get. Bear third, you keep the ceiling right steady. Hold the shadow source down. Don't let it lash back at Bai Zhen mid-work. You just stay lying there, don't move a muscle. I can still. In your state you couldn't squeeze out half a drop of blood. Just lying there breathing quietly is help enough. My lord, doing it this way you'll. He actually pulled it off. He's rigging a pressure valve onto the seal with wild beans. You weren't fighting the shadow. From start to finish. You were farming. You only ever saw the shadow source as the enemy. And the seal as a tool. Life force and shadow are born at odds. So you figured either pin it down hard, or get swallowed by it, but you never once considered a third path. Shadow and life force, there's no good or bad about them. They're both just things the earth carries. Soil's acidic, you sprinkle lime. Alkaline, add plant ash. Too sandy, mix in clay. Soil too clayey, mix in sand. That shadow stone in your hand is pure shadow. The source under the seal is pure shadow too. On its own, it's nothing but a curse. But mix it with life force. And you get my golden tuber. Golden tuber. It's a new thing born from mixing shadow and life force. Doesn't grow that blackened look. Yields real, honest food. You treat it like a bomb. I treat it like a seed. You schemed across 3 generations. All of it about revenge, bloodline, and the throne. But you never once stopped to think, what good is the throne once you've got it? Can this land even feed those clansmen of yours? Can the canyon's black soil grow grain? Before winter even hits, beast folk go without meat. The old and the young starve to death. Can you eat a throne? You fought and clawed for 100 years, and never once put any of this to heart. This is on you. Acting Tiger King Fei Luo's 3 crimes stand confirmed. By royal law he is stripped of rank, and locked away for eternity beneath the seal in the forbidden ground. That place happens to need a seal watcher. That half-crow bloodline of yours stays in the seal to nourish the shadow source. You were planning to merge with it anyway. Ah. Lord Bai Zhen. Bear Elder. The third elder has decreed Fei Luo's 3 crimes before the 5 clans. Fei Luo has been stripped of his title. Imprisoned for eternity beneath the seal. The seat of acting Tiger King is now vacant. By Tiger Clan royal law. You are the clan's only pure-blood heir. You should retake the throne at once. You all see the state I'm in. My life essence is spent. Returning to beast form is a long way off. Maybe I'll be stuck in human form for life. In this shape. Are you all willing to follow me? Pure blood is pure blood. Form is not the issue. Now that Fei Luo has been removed, your restoration is what every soul hopes for. I hereby declare the Tiger throne will sit without a king for now. The Tiger Elder will act in the king's seat, handling daily affairs, but will not hold court. Major decisions wait until I regain my beast form, and the 5 clans convene unanimously to restore me. My lord, this breaks our laws. The Tiger clan has never gone without a king before, then starting today, we do. I am still alive. My pure blood unbroken. That is the highest law there is. Anyone object? The Tiger Joint Council needs someone to chair it. Since Lord Bai Zhen will not hold court, who will serve as convener? Lin Suihua, what did you say? Lin of Death Canyon. Mother of the Harvest, the one who fulfilled the prophecy, the commander who took down Fei Luo. Is that not qualified enough? Aren't you the best at running things? I trust these people to your hands. So that's it. You just want me to run errands and break my back. You sit on my shoulders, never lift a finger. And your name rings louder than anyone's. Beijen, you're sly. I'm handing you an opportunity. Others would beg for it. Fine, but I have one condition. Death Canyon belongs entirely to me from now on. 20% of the harvest goes to the tribes. The other 80, I decide. Any tribe can send people to learn farming. No tuition. But they bring their own food. No slacking off. No fighting or making trouble. And no trampling my crops. Anyone breaks the rules, I take a hoe to them straight off. My lord's terms are fair. Entirely fair. Settled then. Nothing else, you're all dismissed. I've still got 2 mu of land to water today. Secretary Golden. Secretary Golden. Heiya's third irrigation ditch has the slope off. Half a CUN too far left. You build the ditch like that. The water silts up halfway down. Cleaning it out later will be a nightmare. My lord, could you come down and help dig? Just a couple of swings. I'm recovering from injuries. No manual labor during recovery. He's itching to get his hands in. But he's got no strength to move. So he just stands there flapping his mouth. Let him grumble. Pay him no mind. My lord. A fresh batch of students has arrived from the tiger tribes. Came to learn farming. Some from the bear clan, some from the leopard clan. But there's a problem. None of them can read. They can't make sense of my planting diagrams. I'd like to open a literacy class. Teach the basics of ancient beast script, reading, and writing. Would that be all right? Why not? The literacy class won't just teach reading and writing. First, hammer and no fighting. Those 4 words burned into their heads. Then teach them words like hoe, water, fertilizer. Then teach them how much grain 1 mu of land yields. With just our handful of people, we'd work ourselves to death and still not break all this wasteland. Bai Ling. From now on, this literacy class is yours to run. You're the head of teaching at our canyon farm. Same rank and pay as Heiya. Room and board covered. Plus an extra 10 gene of golden tuber a month. Fei Luo's sentence has come down. Imprisoned forever beneath the seal. I didn't go to the execution. Not because I couldn't bear to. Because there was no point. You'd already defeated him. Not just his body, but the spirit inside him. A man whose convictions you've stripped bare. Isn't worth another glance. Lin Suehua, there's something I keep turning over. That day in the council hall. You turned down being convener. Took only the title of lord. You say you're a pig farmer. But the way you negotiated at the 5 Clans Council, you were sharper than the tiger elders. You don't only know how to farm. What is it you actually want? I just want everyone to eat their fill. Farming doesn't depend on heaven. It depends on people willing to work. However much sweat you pour into the soil, that's how much grain it gives back. This world has so much fallow land. Wasteland everywhere you look, but no one's willing to till it. You ask me what I'm after? I'm waiting for the day. When no matter which tribe a beast folk comes from, no matter what their bloodline, No one has to go hungry in winter again. Tiger clan, wolf clan, bear clan, doesn't matter. Long as their bellies are full, who's got time for picking fights? Lin Suehua, once I'm back in beast form, I'll farm with you. Not just sweet potatoes. Every patch of wasteland turned into grain field. You farm the land, I'll guard it. Deal. I'll wait for you to turn back. But before you do, help me dig up those sweet potatoes first. Digging sweet potatoes takes no real effort. You just stand watch on the side. Anyone slacking off, give them a tail whip. My tail is not for supervising hands. He's right, though. This is sandy loam. Drains and breathes beautifully. Perfect for radishes and cabbage. Hey yeah, this afternoon take the crew and fence this plot off. Turn the soil 3 times, let it sun for 3 days. Lay down a layer of plant ash underneath. Once spring comes and the topsoil thaws, we can sow seeds right in. My lord. Someone's invaded the hunting grounds. Not magical beasts. Beast folk, from the south. At least 50 of them, all mounted on hoofed steeds, well armed. They say they're Snake Clan. But the Snake Clan has a pact with us. They've never sent troops into our grounds. Who's the one leading them? A Snake Clan woman. Black scales all over. Red eyes. She says she wants to see you. She says the mother of the harvest stole fertilizer that belongs to the shadow, and she's come to collect the debt. Red eyes, black scales, Snake Clan. The Snake Clan doesn't have those traits. Snake Clan scales are gray-green. Their eyes are amber. Red eyes belong to the Crow Clan's variant, the Blood Demon Serpents. Crow Clan and Snake Clan hybrid descendants. During the Shadow Calamity 300 years ago, they were the Shadow Sources, vanguard force. After the war, the 5 clans united, and drove them into the barren lands of the south. She isn't a Snake Clan envoy. She's a remnant of the Crow Clan. Mother of the Harvest. Long have I heard of you. My name is Shui Lian, acting chief of the Crow Clan remnants. By blood. Fei Luo is my cousin. I just locked your cousin away. You want to go keep him company? Ha 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 ha. Relax, I'm not here for revenge. The road Fei Luo walked was his to choose. It has nothing to do with the Crow Clan. I've come to make a deal with you. The Crow Clan lives in the barren south. The land is poor and sick. Whatever we plant withers. Our ancestors were once apostles of the Shadow Source. Shadow remnants still linger in our blood. Wherever we go, plants wither under our feet. Generation after generation, we've lived in hunger. But we heard. Someone turned the Shadow Source into fertilizer. And grew golden tuber from it. And golden tuber can purify the shadow residue in soil. This is a fragment of the Shadow Source the Crow Clan has kept for 300 years, twice the size of the one Fei Luo had. I'll hand this shadow stone over to you. You help me purify the Crow Clan's lands. This isn't charity. It's a trade. We're willing to give 30% of what we harvest. As payment. The Crow clan doesn't want the throne. We don't want revenge. We only want to live. You said just now that golden tuber can clear the shadow energy left in the soil. Who told you that? Fei Luo, before he was captured, he sent one last letter to the Crow clan. In it he said if he lost, I should bring this crystal and come find you. He said you'd agree. Because in your eyes there are no enemies, only fertilizer. Deal. This trade is settled. The crystal, I'll take. Go back and pass word to your Crow clan folk. 3 months from now, bring seed stock and skilled farmhands south. Not as charity, not as a handout, but as partners building a life together. But there's one rule. From here on, the Crow clan stays out of every tribal fight and feud. You till the wasteland honest and steady. Wherever the land's been purified, that's where the grain goes. If anyone gives you trouble, come find me. I'll stand up for you. The Crow clan branch receives the grace of the Mother of the Harvest. My lord. This crystal, plus the one from Fei Luo City, makes 2 in total. Prophecy says when all 4 crystals are gathered, the body of the shadow source will awaken. That's not the fragment sealed underground. It's the true ancient shadow core. The seal cast 300 years ago didn't bind the whole thing. Only 2/3 of it. The remaining third was split into 4 shards by the Crow clan and carried off. Fei Luo had 1. Shui Lian has 1. The other 2, no one knows where they are. When the shards return whole, shadow returns to its seat. Heaven and earth reverse. Use the golden grain as lock. Use harvest as seal. So the 4 souls mentioned are the 4 crystal shards. The source is the shadow core itself. Long ago the 5 clans joined hands to seal it, but they sealed only 2/3. The remaining third was split into 4 by the Crow clan and taken away. Fei Luo, 1. Shui Lian, 1. The other 2, who knows whose hands they fell into. But Shui Lian said. She turned the Crow clan's lands upside down, and only found this single piece. The other 2 might be with the Crow clan branches that scattered back then. Or 300 years ago they might already have been picked up by other tribes. The pure snow source lies in the deepest part of the Forbidden Grounds. The key to its seal is the royal bloodline's power, which this king doesn't have right now. But the line beneath this picture says, use golden grain as lock. Use harvest as seal. What's golden grain? And what's the harvest seal? In the ancient beast tongue, golden grain means domesticated crops, cultivated food, combined with the prophecy image. The first holy grain grown by the Mother of the Harvest can be made into the medium that seals the shadow. In other words, the golden tuber my lord grew is itself the seal that suppresses the shadow source, the material itself. Using golden grain as the lock means using golden tuber as the body of the seal. Then what on earth does harvest as seal mean? The rest is torn off. But going by the broken grammar, it might mean requires the strength of 100 people, requires the strength of 100 clans, or requires 100 years of effort, whichever it is. None of them are doable right now. Gathering 100 people, that part's actually fine. Our farm has over 30 trainees. Plus the Crow clan, reaching 100 is no sweat. Gathering 100 clans, that's the tricky part. There aren't even that many tribes around. 5 clans, wolf, bear, leopard, snake, crow, fox. 7 in total. As for 100 years effort, that's the least realistic. I can't burn 100 years waiting. 100 clans doesn't literally mean 100 tribes. In the ancient beast tongue, 100 is often a stand-in. It just means plenty. Bring the 7 clans together. Add the Crow clan. Is that enough or not? Hard to say. But one thing's certain. Sealing the shadow core needs golden tuber. And only you can grow golden tuber. So the core medium of the seal is already in your hands. With it, we don't have to fear the 4 crystals being gathered. The real question is where the other 2 are. The real question is where the other 2 are. My lord. Only pure-blood royals can open the seal to the forbidden grounds. Lord Fei Zhen, for now, doesn't have enough bloodline power to open it. This door's been sealed 3 months. But Elder Xiong Lao San and I talked it over. Your abilities are unusual. Maybe you can open it. Why not give it a try? Your clan's sacred relic lets just anyone have a poke at it. Doesn't feel all that precious, honestly. There's a response, but not enough. Your soul contract carries a pureblood mark. But the amount is far too small. It can't fully activate the seal. If Fei Zhen recovers his bloodline power, even just a quarter hour in human form would open it. You make it sound easy. My essence blood was burned away. How am I supposed to get it back? The pure blood source is inside the forbidden grounds. Once you're in, you'll recover. But getting in requires your pure blood power to open the door. That's a dead loop. Unless there's another way to replenish your bloodline power. There's only one external method. The contracted party sacrifices their own life force. In other words, Lin Zuehua has to actively pour his life force into feeding your bloodline power, and not the usual passive trickle. It must be an active sacrifice. The amount sacrificed roughly equals half a year's worth of his farming energy. Total. Which means he'll be too weak to lift a hoe for half a year. No, hold on. This king says no. His strength is meant for farming. Spring plowing is about to begin. 30 mu of land. Drain his life force for half a year, and all of that grinds to a halt. This king would sooner stay in beast form. Fei Zhen, you swore back then. Once you turned back, you'd help me work the fields. And now you'd rather stay a cub forever. Then let me spend half a year's strength to get your human body back. You think you're doing this for my sake? Did you bother asking if I was willing? Shut it. This king is talking. Let me ask you this. Once you're human again, how many mu can you plow in a day? In adult tiger king form, at least 8 mu a day. I can do 2 mu a day. You're worth 4 of me. After half a year, the land you plow up would pay back double what I spent. And that's before counting everything else. All this work used to fall on me alone. Once you're human again, it's on you. 1 person grinding it out, or 2 splitting the load. Like I don't know which is easier. Who taught you arithmetic? The gym teacher? Half a year. Only half a year. 1 day more, and this king refuses. Done. It's settled. Begin the sacrifice. Lin Zuehua, channel your life force through the contract. And into Fei Zhen's body. There will be pain. There will be pain. Not bodily pain. A soul-level hollowing. If you feel you can't hold on, break it. Don't force it. Begin. Not bad. Better looking than the kid from Uncle Two's place next door. All this time keeping you wasn't for nothing. Partner, this king will turn the fields for you. If I don't finish, you can thrash this king. My lord. Lord Fei Zhen plowed 4 mu in a single hour. At that speed, 5 He Yas couldn't match one of him. Still falls a bit short of what I had in mind. Back home, my old man's tractor could plow 20 mu a day. What's a tractor? A contraption that doesn't need to eat or rest. An iron ox. Wipe your nose. Once I'm done leveling this plot, I'll sit you down and tell you all about it. Lord Fei Zhen, Shui Lian, leader of the Crow clan, brought the latest intel from the south about the other 2 black crystal shards. The Crow clan holds 3 valleys in the south. My people combed all 3 valleys end to end. Only found this 1 crystal of mine. The other 2 truly aren't with the Crow clan. But we caught a Snake clan member acting suspicious. On his person was a fragment shard. A sample, broken off a black crystal. Identical in texture to our Crow clan crystal. After interrogation, the picture is this. Those 2 crystals, long ago, were carried by a scattered Crow clan branch to the Blackwater Marsh in the south, later seized by the local Snake clan tribe. For 300 years they've been hidden in the Snake clan's ancestral vault. Until recently, when news of Fei Luo's fall reached the Snake clan, someone inside the Snake clan activated the crystals. The current Snake clan chief's younger brother, Yin Qing. You may not be familiar with Yin Qing. He's the most radical faction within the Snake clan. For 300 years he's pushed revenge against the 5 clans. During the Shadow Calamity, the Snake clan was forced to side with the 5 clans alliance. After the war, the 5 clans quietly squeezed them out. Yin Qing believes the 5 clans betrayed the Snake clan. Now that Fei Luo is gone, Yin Qing lost his man on the inside of the Tiger clan, so he's going it alone. He activated the energy of the 2 crystals, and used shadow power to enhance a private army. The Black Spirit Legion. Every soldier matches the combat power of a tier 3 magical beast. What's he after? He's put out word that he'll gather all 4 crystals, awaken the shadow core, then use shadow power to force the 5 clans to redistribute the beast folk territories and resources. His exact words were, since the 5 clans never treated the Snake clan as their own, then let them taste being ruled by shadow. Yin Qing's Black Spirit Legion is massing in the south. From the Crow clan's valley, it's less than 5 days' march. The Crow clan just struck their deal with the Lord. The grain hasn't been planted yet. The land hasn't started purifying yet. If the Black Spirit Legion strikes now, the Crow clan can't hold. Yin Qing set on gathering all 4 crystals. He's got 2 in hand. I've got 2 on my side. There's no way he goes after the Crow clan first. Next on his list is me. Take my territory. Put all 4 crystals together. Wake the shadow core. And his plan is sealed. As for the Crow clan, to him they're just something to handle on the way through. Let him come. This king just finished plowing this plot. Ancestors above. Fei Zhen has been unfilial. 200 years on the throne, and I failed to revive the Tiger clan. Instead I was struck down. My essence blood spent. Today I reopen the seal. Not for silk. Not for the throne. But for the cubs in the Tiger clan's hunting grounds, who starved to death every winter. For the Crow clan, 300 years in barren valleys, never once eating their fill. For the days to come, when no one will wield the shadow as a weapon, or land as a battleground. This king will open the forbidden grounds, reclaim the pure blood source, not to restore my own bloodline, but to share the pure blood power with everyone who needs it. The Tiger clan's secret never passed down, locked in the forbidden grounds for 300 years, is a waste. Bring it out. Purify the shadow, enrich the soil, feed every beast folk of every tribe. That's how pure snow was meant to be used. If the ancestors refuse, this king steps down here and now, never to enter the forbidden grounds again. This hoe is now the Tiger Clan's sacred relic. What's the sacred relic called? Fei Jian, you really did turn human again. And you're wielding a hoe as a weapon. No wonder the Tiger Clan declined for 200 years under you. Hand over the 2 crystals. And I'll let you live. Your farm can stay too. But 70% of the harvest goes to the Snake Clan. I'll say it plain. You've got no shame. Opens his mouth and asks for 70%. Just give me a final number. Not even half a crystal will I hand over. Want to take it by force? Come try. If you can actually grab it from me, that's your skill. Two crystals in hand. Shadow resonance. You thought only Fei Luo could fall to the bloodline? My lord, that's the projection of the shadow core itself. It's the true body summoned through fragment resonance. A phantom, but if it solidifies here, even without all 4 crystals gathered, it can devour everything around it. Lord Bailing. Seeds. Your body. Give me seeds. Lin Zuihua, stand back. All you want is to devour life force, right? Look. This whole 30-mu field. Wild rice, wild beans, wild hoof melon, wild peppers, all of it. And golden secret potato. This black soil hasn't grown a thing in 300 years. Just got it freshly tilled. Every last one is alive. Every last one is full of life. You want to feed, do you? Then start with me. Start with my body. If you can really drain me dry, then you've got real skill. Come on. Auntie's waiting. Suck. Ah. Ah. All four are together. Just enough base fertilizer for the whole valley. The dead souls tremble. The source shall wake. According to the prophecy, once the shadow core fully awakens, it will devour every living thing within 100 li. Not kill. Devour. The land becomes dead earth. The waters become dead water. Plants, animals, beast folk, all become its nourishment. What the 5 clans sealed together 300 years ago was the complete form of this thing. The cost of that sealing was 20% of the allied army dead. 3 clans' priests sacrificed their lives. Right now the crystal shards have just gathered. The main body hasn't fully awakened. The prophecy says, with Golden River as lock, with harvest as seal, the seal can hold. Golden River is the golden secret potato. What is the seal of harvest? Have you figured it out? Bai Ling. Didn't you say last time that 100 was figurative? Not literally 100 people? Could it mean 100 kinds of crops? 100 mu of land? Or... My lord, that word you used. The one you said when the village had a bumper harvest. Harvest festival. That's it. Harvest festival. The seal of harvest in the ancient scrolls isn't a stamp carved in stone. It's the harvest festival hosted by the mother of harvest. It doesn't need 100 people. It needs, at the harvest festival, a gathering of 100 different crops. There's a passage in the 5 clans' ancient scrolls. The priests made me memorize it as a child. There's a line, 100 offerings to celebrate the bountiful year. I thought it was just festival verse. But now I think it isn't verse. It's the procedure of the sealing ritual. With Golden River as lock, harvest as seal. Means using golden secret potato as the sealing medium, and the 100 crops gathered at the harvest festival as the seal. We barely have 30 kinds. Even counting everything in the valley, every edible wild sprout out there. Reaching 50 would be a miracle. The rest, we'll have to get from the other tribes. Bear Clan territory has highland herbs. And highland fruits. About 20 kinds should be doable. Quail Clan territory is poor. But they have several drought-resistant desert crops. Around 10 kinds. Wolf Clan hunting grounds. Only meat. But meat is food too. Cured jerky counts as an ingredient. My lord said, the essence of food doesn't divide meat from plant. Right you are. Every tribe in the beast world put together. 100 crops isn't the hard part. The hard part is racing the clock. The shadow core is about to wake. How long do we have? One day. A day and a half at most. Before that black flame fully takes form. The sealing ritual must begin. We do it today. Xiong Lao San, send your people back to your tribe for every crop you've got. Get the Quail Clan, everyone who can travel, in on it too. Bring all the drought-resistant crops over. Black Fong, take your Wolf Clan crew to the hunting grounds. Bring all the jerky and hides. Hides count as supplies too. Bai Ling, call back every apprentice. From the farm storehouse, one of every crop we've got. Bring the seeds too. Fei Jian, come with me to the sealing rift. A golden secret potato must be offered. Pick the one that absorbed the most shadow energy, and that has the strongest life force, to be the anchor of the seal. You're preparing the sealing ritual. You need 100 kinds of crops. What? Does the Snake Clan have some specialty too? The Snake Clan's ancestral hall holds 30 kinds. Ancient crops from before the Shadow Calamity, 300 years ago. Seeds the Snake Clan hid before the catastrophe. Back then, the Snake Clan was a farming tribe, not hunters. After the 5 clans pushed us out, the Snake Clan gave up farming for hunting. The seeds haven't been touched in 300 years, and no one knows how to grow them anymore. You're really willing to hand them over? You won. The Black Spirit Legion is broken. The crystals are in your hands. The Shadow Core is about to awaken. If the seal fails, Snake Clan territory is in the devouring range too. My people will die as well. You don't farm just to feed your own. You farm for everyone. Even an enemy like the Quail Clan could trade crystals for your purified land. Why not the Snake Clan? You're the Lord. A decision like this doesn't need to be asked of me. You have 1 hour. Go back to the Snake Clan hall and fetch the seeds. Bring them back. And next year the Valley Farm helps the Snake Clan with spring planting. If you can't bring them back, from now on, the Snake Clan figures out farming alone. Let's move. Every item for the sealing ritual is ready. Hold on. What's this thing? The prophecy says, with Golden River as lock, with harvest as seal. Golden River is the golden secret potato, but the seal needs more than just a medium. It needs a ceremonial mark. The harvest festival held by the Mother of Harvest is the rite. But the rite needs a tangible seal. This cloth strip is woven from pure snow, tied onto the mother. It becomes the physical vessel of the seal of harvest. This way, every element of the sealing ritual is complete. Medium, mark, offerings, officiant, witnesses. You know it in your heart. In human form, this is your only protective cloak, isn't it? If it gets torn, from now on when you till the fields, you'll have to work bare-chested. No matter. With the Tiger Clan's sacred relic, the hoe in hand, this king needs no armor. Right then. Let's go hold the harvest festival. Today no fighting. No bickering. No old scores. Today is the harvest festival. Harvest festival means the crops are all in. And everyone gathers together for a hot meal. Eat and drink your fill, then back to the fields come next year. But this meal isn't free. Eat it, and you accept one rule. From today on, in the whole beast world, there are no enemies. Only folks who haven't learned to farm yet. With Golden River as the lock. With harvest as the seal. With 100 crops as offerings. And 10,000 beasts as witnesses. Wherever the Mother of Harvest stands, is a year of abundance. Drink your soup proper. Don't drop the meat bits on the ground. That's a waste, ha ha ha. What are you all on about? You Leopard Clan are the fastest, but the slowest at planting rice. Speed is an advantage. Planting rice is about steadiness, not speed. Fast without steady is just poking, stabbing. Damaged seedlings come out of your wages. Aya, little ones, don't scold them. Elder Xiong Lao San came today to deliver Highland herb seedlings. Cook an extra pot of rice at noon. Got it, mother. Whoever damages a seedling this afternoon tills 3 mu as penance. Thank you kindly. Ha ha ha. Lord Tiger King. 6 clans meeting up for a big gathering. You want to lead it, or shall I? You handle it. This king only does farming. You're still the Tiger King. Crouched in the fields all day fussing over crops. The Tiger clan elders can't stand it. Nag about you every single day. This king went back last month and held an elders council. Told them, whoever nags comes with this king to till the land. Talk after you've tilled 3 moo. Now nobody nags. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Wherever the mother of harvest stands is a year of abundance. A year ago you asked this king what he wanted. This king said, help you farm. Now the land is planted. 300 moo isn't enough. You want to plant more? The beast world is vast. Sitting on wasteland with empty bellies. I'm the Tiger King. Every patch of waste on this earth should grow grain. 300 moo isn't enough, we do 3,000. 3,000 isn't enough, we go straight to 30,000. You handle the tilling, I'll plant the seeds. But on one condition. You name this land. Call it Bountiful Year. Wherever the mother of harvest stands, is a bountiful year. Done. We call it Bountiful Year. Bountiful Year Plains. Bountiful Year Farm. Bountiful Year Tribe. Whatever. First, focus on planting more next year. My grandfather said, only after you were gone, would the Snake Clan forgive the 5 clans. I said, you never really left. From this day on, the beast world has no enemies. Only people who haven't learned to farm yet. From tomorrow, the ancient scrolls are no longer called the Book of Prophecy. They're called the Book of History. The sacred hoe is, first, a hoe. Second, a sacred weapon. Used for tilling far more than fighting. I heard there's a lord in the valley who knows farming. Who can turn wasteland into good fields. Our tribe has a patch of saline alkali land. Nothing grows on it, but it's the only territory we have. Could you help us take a look? We have no money, no jerky. But we have 50 of the rabbit clan. Every one of them willing to learn farming. This king will go till the saline land in the west. You can fix saline alkali? Somehow I don't quite believe that. I can't. You can. This king only handles the tilling. Ancestors above. Feijen comes to keep his word. 2 years ago you gave me a third of the pure blood source. Let me use it to purify the shadow core. And build the Bountiful Year Plains. Now the Bountiful Year Plains have grown. The 5 clans. Alliance has expanded into 7 clans. But the beast world still has countless wastelands waiting for someone to till them. 500 moo isn't enough. I need more pure snow power. Not to restore my throne. Not to fight, to till the land. The saline alkali land in the west, the frozen soil in the north, the deserts of the south, the marshes of the east. Every patch of waste needs someone to drive in the first hoe. Let pure snow walk out from the forbidden grounds, and be shared with everyone willing to till. Pure snow is no longer the tiger clans alone. It's the seed of every wasteland in the beast world. You really came. When I sent the letter, I didn't dare hope anyone would. It's mostly calcium salt mixed with a little magnesium. The compacted layer is about 3 inches thick. Below that is normal silt soil. Drainage isn't bad. The biggest headache is water shortage. Here's how we fix the alkali land. First, dig deep ditches to drain out the salt. Then scatter rocks and stone powder to neutralize it. After that, plant golden honey yams first as the vanguard. Their roots can pierce straight through the hardpan. The tubers soak up the salt and alkali, and produce salt-resistant compounds on their own. 1 round of golden honey yams, and the soil's salt content drops by half. Second round, switch to wild rice. Third round, plant normal crops. In less than 3 years, this pale alkali patch will turn into rich black loam. This land can go from white to black. You'd open your mouth without even knowing what it is? It's orange candy, the first thing I brought with me. Someone used to keep slipping me orange candy on the train. He said a piece of candy takes the edge off. You don't look nervous. As long as it's from you, this king dares eat it. This king was just thinking. Once we finish the saline alkali land, where do we go next? We push west first. After the west, head north. After the north, head east. The map of the beast world hasn't been fully traced yet. Wherever it opens up, we plant. Let's go. I've been in the beast world 5 years now. Fighting, spells, sealing arts, I can't do a single one. But I can farm. Farming doesn't take talent. Doesn't take a noble bloodline. And you don't have to grovel to anyone. You just bend down and put the seed in the dirt. Water it, feed it, give it a little time, and it'll grow grain to pay you back, guaranteed. The beast world is vast. Wasteland, there's no shortage of it. So we just keep planting. Plant until no one under heaven goes hungry, and that's that. I miss my hometown, the great Northeast. I really want to take them back to see it.